The princes of Judah were like them that remove the bound. Therefore I will pour out my wrath upon them like water. Hosea 5:10. Observe now the inner drama concealed in Hosea's words. The princes of Judah were like them that remove the bound. Therefore I will pour out my wrath upon them like water. Here the princes of Judah are nothing but your own self-concepts, those imagined rulers you've crowned within your mind. They remove the bound, the dam you once placed around your formless dreaming, allowing the creative currents of your imagination to burst forth unchecked. When you first learn that you can become a partaker of the divine nature, you cast off every limitation. You tear down the boundaries of the old self and picture a richer, freer life. In that moment, the floodgates swing open. The very wrath of your newly awakened I Am pours forth like water washing away what no longer serves you. It may feel like upheaval, confusion, even judgment, yet this wrath is nothing but the cleansing torrent of your own creative power, dissolving the false, the obsolete. Notice how Peter calls these precious and very great promises. They are promises of transformation, of resurrection from the death of stagnant belief. But this resurrection is not gentle. It scours you. It sweeps away borrowed identities and inherited fears. Every prince you've honored, every limiting thought must bow beneath the surging tide of your God-given imagination. So welcome this wrath. In your silence, decide once more who you are. Act that upon the stage of your mind as though already fulfilled. The flood will come, circumstances rising to match your new self pouring in miracles where once you saw disaster. Thus are you refined and raised, one with the divine nature. In the reckoning of your own heart, the bound is removed, and the living waters of creation flow without restraint. Here the princes of Judah point to the dominant rulers within your own mind, those habitual thoughts and beliefs that remove the bound, meaning they break through the inner limits you've set, your self-discipline, your moral guardrails. Psychologically, this verse describes a state in which your habitual thinking bulldozes the healthy boundaries that protect you from chaos. Once those boundaries are down, your psyche is hijacked by reactive forces, wrath, that surge unchecked as if a dam has burst. Metaphysically, every boundary you hold in consciousness frames the flow of creative energy. When you deliberately set an imaginary boundary visualizing the shape of what you intend, you harness the divine water of power in a steady, directed channel. But when those boundaries are carelessly removed, that same creative current becomes an uncontrollable flood, pouring out in every direction, producing consequences you never meant to call into being. This verse reveals your latent divinity as the conscious governor of your own mental boundaries. You possess the God-given power to erect or to dissolve the dam of your own focus. By consciously establishing limits in your imagination, deciding exactly what you will embody and what you will refuse, you master the flow of creative energy rather than succumb to its indiscriminate surge. Begin by identifying your princes, those recurring thoughts or habits that silently undermine your self-control. Then, in a space of hushed stillness, picture a clear, radiant boundary surrounding the state you long to embody, perhaps the unwavering calm and confidence of a poised speaker. Feel that boundary take shape in your mind's eye, its contours as real as any physical wall. As soon as you sense it, step into the scene as though it already exists. Allow a gentle smile to form before you speak. Lift your posture with quiet assurance, and breathe with even, deliberate rhythm. Whenever familiar impulses press against this newly drawn line, simply restore the barrier by recalling its vivid image and the feeling it carries. Watch with wonder as your creative power, once a restless flood, now pours like water into the blueprint you have designed, drawing toward you the events and opportunities that mirror your disciplined focus. In doing so, you no longer endure the chaos of inner storms, but master their force, shaping a new reality that harmonizes with your highest intention and revealing your true participation in the divine nature.